Hi, I want to give a quick view into how to read a PSAT score report. Here I'm logged in as a sample student, and we can give you a quick overview on how to make sense out of these kind of tricky reports. You can see here that this student scored a 930 out of a potential 1520 for her overall score on the PSAT. This score is arrived at by combining the reading and writing score and the mathematics score. Here, this student earned a 470 out of potential 760 for reading and writing, and a 460 out of a potential 760 for math. You'll also see here whether the student is meeting college readiness benchmarks at the time of testing. You can see that this student in reading and writing did earn a 470, so it meets the benchmark of a 460 for college readiness. You could see that's a check mark indicating so. But for mathematics, you could see by this warning exclamation point that the benchmark for college readiness is at least a 510, and this student has scored a 460. Why is this useful? If you're meeting with a parent for PSAT review, you can see that perhaps this student may need to brush up on mathematics, which could involve math tutoring, and also it's providing us a baseline in terms of her performance on the PSAT and her potential on an SAT. Next, you'll see the percentile rankings. For her overall score, she scored better than 44% of the other students who took this test. For math reading and writing, she scored in the 46th percentile, and for mathematics in the 40th percentile. As you scroll down further, you'll see subscores. Subscores just get a little bit more detailed on where the student lost points and where her opportunities for improvement may reside. So here you could see she scored a 21 out of a potential 38 for reading, a 26 out of a 38 for writing, and a 23 out of 38 for math. The analysis goes even deeper, which would be useful for a tutor but not necessarily important for you in a consultation. The nice thing about a PSAT score report is that you can actually click to review reading questions that the student may have gotten wrong. As you can see, we clicked. We can filter it based on all the incorrect answers she received. We can even view what type of question she was struggling with. So as you can see, this is a very, very helpful tool for consulting with a family. The last thing I want to show you is the NMSC Selection Index. Here the student has a quick view on whether they may or may not qualify for the National Merit Scholarship. If the student's score here had an asterisk next to it, it would mean that the student did not meet entry requirements for the National Merit Scholarship Program. This particular student did indeed meet the entry requirements. If the student's scores end up being in the top 50,000 high scorers in the nation, she would be notified the following September and would be told whether she would be actually qualifying for this scholarship. So that's just a quick way to view her potential for a National Merit Scholarship. And that's about it for now. That's again just your quick understanding of how to read a PSAT score report.